Marblehead Lady Headers. First, starting lineup for visiting Peabody. At right wing, number 19, Abby McLean. At center, number 23, Ava Buckley. At left wing, number 15, Erin Hayden. At defense, number 25, Lenny Spack. At defense, number 18, Daniela White. And at goalie, number 33, Elise Wilson. And now the starting lineup for Lady Headers. At wing, number 21, Taya Fleming. At wing, number 15, Madeline Brown. At center, number 20, Maddie Greeno. At defense, number 27, Ava Bond. At defense, number 9, Amelia Russo. And at goalie, number 1, Scarlett Blake. We ask you now please rise and be back to playing our national anthem.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Richard H. Rocket Arena here at Salem State. I'm Josh Harriman, and tonight we have an exciting matchup with the Marblehead Headers and the Peabody Tanners. Marblehead has been off to a rocky start this season with a 1-5 score, and the Peabody Tanners, with, as I talked to the coach just seconds ago, with a 6-0 season opener. And the Frozen Biscuits on the ice, and we're here underway. Headers win possession of the puck in early end. And with that just seconds in, we have a shot on goal, but saved by Muddy for the Tanners. Marblehead wins the faceoff. Trying to keep it into the offensive zone. And gets lost as Damati gets it in their own defensive end. Find it behind the net, almost brought it out, but kept in. A great save by Lee. As to get it out of there as Earl's there to keep it out. Another shot on goal. And whistle is blown. And we'll have a defensive faceoff. Buckley with the pass. With the pass over the Gromko for Tanners. Push outside to the neutral zone, where the Tanners, Gromko will bring it in. Fleming flicks it down into the offensive zone near Tanner goal. And Coheeps there, keeping it in offensive zone as Peabody brings it around their own net. Passing it over to Whitmore. Whitmore bringing it into the offensive zone. And with a great save by Coheeps for Marblehead. And we have a penalty coming up. Up against Elizabeth Peabody, 2 minutes for hooking. Tanners win the faceoff in the defensive zone for Marblehead. As Coheeps there trying to keep it in, keeping it out, excuse me. Over to Schultz. Schultz flinging it down into the neutral zone, going into the offensive zone, where Pepper for Tanners bring it in. Passed over to Campersall. Campersall bringing it in. It's a 2-on-1, but flicked away by Coheeps. Fighting it in the offensive zone for Tanners. Tanners successfully keeps it into the offensive zone. A great save off the pad by Lee. Fleming flicks it out into the neutral zone, where Buckley for the Tanners bring it back into play for them. Great pass over to Whitmore. Whitmore with the shot, saved by Lee. Schultz with possession of the puck, bringing it into the neutral zone, having Tanners to regroup. Over to Buckley for Tanners. Over to Whitmore. Down to White. A shot by Campersall, saved by Lee, staying in the defensive zone for Marblehead. Buckley with possession of the puck. To Campersall. Over to Burton. From Buckley to Gromo. A shot saved by Lee. And Whitmore. Over to Gromko. Pass gets blocked. And Coheeps flings it around for Marblehead, bringing it back into the neutral zone. Graham with the rush, trying to keep it in. Tanners bringing it into the offensive zone. But Laham bringing it, slapping it right back into the neutral zone, going further into the offensive zone. Marblehead's Tanner's power play is over as it's back to even strength. Pass from Buckley, bringing it out into the neutral zone, stopped by Coheeps from Marblehead. Tanners pass it over to Gromko, where Conley will bring it in back for Marblehead. Over to Pepper with a stick saved, and it goes way past the net. Back in the neutral zone, Tanner has the puck. Reno with the pass into the offensive zone for Marblehead. Tanner's with the puck behind their own net, slapping it into the offensive zone, and the whistle blows and we have an icing. 5 minutes down in the first, still a scoreless game. Tanners win the draw. Flies down into the offensive zone. Missed opportunity for a goal there as Peeps have the possession of the puck from Marblehead, bringing it onto the neutral zone. It's a 2-on-1. It's hard to the goalie. Oh, saved by Muddy for Tanners. Tanners bringing it down into the neutral zone where Bond will keep it for Marblehead. A heavy pass into the offensive zone, and we have a whistle blown as it's icing. Tanners win the draw. Has a chance to get it out of the defensive zone, unsuccessful. But Earl's there. Stolen by Gromko. Flicked off into the defensive zone for Tanners. And they're forced to regroup behind the net. Passed over to Powers. From Buckley. Over to Grumko. In the offensive zone. Shot scored! Shirley Whitmore for Peabody Tanners, finally breaking the 0-0 game, 1-0. And in the offensive zone, bringing it back into the neutral zone.
Assisted by number 20, Vanessa Steinmeier. Number 21, Mia Lava.
Peabody with the rush, bringing it into the offensive zone, making Tanners regroup in their own defensive. A great pass over to Peppers. Pass goes a little wide. And passed over to White for Tanners. Taken back by Fleming. Flicks it into the offensive zone for Marblehead. Where Lava will keep possession. Poked away by Marblehead. Over to White. Over to Campus Hall, bringing it into the offensive zone for Marblehead. Shot on goals blocked as Lee saves it for Marblehead. Following with the puck. Peabody and Marblehead fighting for it in the offensive zone. Pass over to Copeeps. Over to Damati, my mistake. As they fight for it in the offensive zone. Pass made to Campersall. But right back by Bond for Marblehead. Stolen right back by Burton for Tanners. Over to Whitmore. Buckley with possession of the puck. Shot saved by Lee. Over. Buckley with a pass to his sister, Ava Buckley. Shot made, saved by Lee, but it goes wide, and it is stopped right outside the post of the goal. And whistle is blown as Lee's able to get on top of the puck. Marblehead wins the draw as he's taken away by Leah Buckley. Whistle is blown and Lee with the save. Marblehead wins the draw as Peeps keeps it, passes it over to Lamb. Gets blocked and shot on goal by Pepper. Is unsuccessful as Lees gets on the puck. Whistle blows. Have an offensive faceoff. Lamb with the face-off win for Marblehead. Still in the defensive zone. Kept in by Lava for Tanners. Lifts it. Pass over to Whitmore. Shot goes far high over the net. Over to Lamb for Marblehead. Lamb with a great play to bring it back into the neutral zone. But the Tanners get it right back, causing them to regroup. Whitmore passes over to Lava. Over to Gromko, taken away by Lamb again. Stolen right back by Gromko. Shot saved by Lee. As Graham touches the puck, but stolen right back by Tanner. So Peeps bringing it in behind the Marblehead's net. Where it's taken by Campersall for Tanners, keeping it in the offensive zone. Campersall stolen away by Graber. Poke checked away by Lava. Shot goes wide as Johnson brings it into the offensive zone. Pass it over to Reno. Pass goes nowhere but Tanners 25. Over to Pepper for Tanners. Shot attempt saved by Lee with the pad. As Pepper has it in for Tanners, excuse me. Attempted to score on Marblehead's goal, unsuccessful, as I should have said. Over to Copeeps. Taken away by Powers for Marblehead. Tanners, excuse me. Lee with the save, passing it out. Shot goes a little wide of the net. Bond with the poke for Marblehead. So fighting for it near Marblehead's net. Attempted shot, missed. Stolen by Fleming. Brought right back to Tanners by Gromko. Marblehead pressuring Tanners, trying to keep it away from their own goal. Shot goes a little wide of the net. As Copeeps has possession of the puck from Marblehead. Bringing it on to the neutral zone. From Wallman back to Copeeps. Copeeps bringing it into the offensive zone for Marblehead. Shot goes a little wide. Great attempted shot by Marblehead. And as Tanners with the pass bringing it into the neutral zone. Taken away by Earl from Marblehead. Leah Buckley with the puck in the neutral zone, passed over to her sister Ava Buckley. Buckley bringing it behind the net, but is stopped by Reno. Passed over by Lava. Shot goes wide of the net. Over to Whitmore. As Earl has the puck. As Earl brings it into the neutral offensive zone, but passes it over to Shirley Whitmore. Behind Marblehead's net. Over to White. Shot blocked as it hits a player. Tanner's keeping it in the offensive zone. Shot attempt missed as it goes wide of the net. Tanner's keeping it in Marblehead's defensive zone. As it passes over to Graham. As Gromko blocks it, keeping it in for Tanner. Poked away by Coney for Marblehead. And Johnson trying to get it out of the defensive zone, unsuccessful, as Ava Buckley keeps it in. And goal saved by Lee as she 38.9 seconds left in the first period. 1-0 Tanners. Reno wins the draw for Marblehead. Taken right back into the offensive zone by Campersall for Tanners. Shot went to no one. As Lamb bringing it into the neutral zone, causing Peabody to regroup in their own end. Pass enters the neutral zone. As saved, passed over to Graber. Goes into the offensive zone. Over to Ava Buckley. And whistle, and the buzzer goes off, signaling the first period as it comes to an end. We'll be right back for second period as Tanners lead 1-0. welcome back into second period action here at the Rocket Arena here in Salem State. For all of you just joining us here tonight on the Big Blue Athletics channel, I'm Josh Harmon. And tonight we have Peabody versus Marblehead. As Peabody wins the draw, Burton brings it into the offensive zone. Stolen right back by Lamb, bringing it into the neutral zone. Brought back into the neutral zone by Grumko for Tanners. Over to Burton. Back into the neutral zone where Fleming keeps it in. As taken right back by Ava Buckley. Bringing it into the neutral zone where they'll fight for the puck. Peeps bringing it into the offensive zone, trying to keep it in that way, but can't. As Burton brings it into the defensive zone for Marblehead. Going right back and forth in the neutral zone. Reno trying to bring it in. Is successful bringing it into the offensive zone, but Tanners bring it right back in. Burton with the puck. Taken by Fleming, but brought right back in by Gromko, and whistle blows, and we'll have a defensive faceoff. One to nothing is the score as Peabody leads by just that one goal scored in the first. And play resumes as Gromko wins possession of the puck for the Tanners. Shot goes wide of the net. Tanners keeping it in. As it goes into the offensive zone and whistle blows, we have an icing. The Headers win the draw, and the Tanners keeping it in the defensive zone for Marblehead with a shot saved going past Lee as it missed the goal completely. Poke checked away by Peeps in the defensive zone. Ava Buckley with the puck over to his sister Leah Buckley. Over to Whitmore. As they fight for the puck. And Damati bringing it back for Marblehead. 2 attempt shot on goal saved by Lee. And Earl flinging it out into the neutral zone where Leah Buckley will bring it back for the Tanners to regroup. Over to Gromko. Gromko bringing it into the offensive zone. Poke checked away by Waldman. With Campus with the puck stolen for Tanners, excuse me. As it passes going over to Graham in the offensive zone for Marblehead. Shot on goal is blocked as Tanners fling it around, and icing is called. We'll go back to the offensive zone. Schultz wins the puck for Marblehead. Pass over to Peeps. Taken right back by Pepper. Block saved in. Pass over to Schultz. Over to Johnson. Blocked by Campersall. And they'll fight for it on the open. In the neutral zone. Tanners have the puck. They're going for it. It's a 2-on-1. Tipped away by Fleming in the defensive zone. Shot on goal blocked by a stick of the Marblehead player. Passed over to White. Shot saved by Lee. Another save is by Lee as it blocks off the pad. Trying to go in. Can't find the net. Lee with the save for Marblehead. Numerous shots on goal blocked by Lee. Lee. Tanners win possession of the puck in the offensive zone. Shot goes over the net. Block saved by Reno for Marblehead. Back in the neutral zone where Leah Buckley have to bring it back in to regroup the Tanners. Pass tipped. Wales keeps it in. Pass over to Reno. Reno with a 1-on-3. Tipped away by Campersall. And it goes sliding back into the defensive zone for Marblehead, where Earl picks it up. Fleming flings it into the offensive zone, and once again, icing is called. We'll go back into the defensive zone. The Headers win the draw. And it goes flying into the offensive zone. And Muddy saves it for the Tanners as it's poked away by Laham in the neutral zone. Tanners bring it into the defensive zone. Over to Gromko. As they fall, trying to win the puck over in the defensive zone. Over to White. Over to Lava. A far shot goes little left of the net. Another one a little bit off. As whistle blows, and a save made is by Lee, causing the defensive faceoff for Marblehead. Tanners win the puck. Trying to bring it back into the neutral zone is Graham. Passed over to Johnson. Johnson flinging it into the offensive zone. And it will be waved off. No icing is called as they fight for in the offensive zone. Passed over to Campersall in the neutral zone. It's a 1-on-1. Save made by Scarlett Lee. 8:23 left in the second period. Still 1-0 Tanners. And we'll have a line change. Tanners win the puck. As Bond brings it over pass it over to Fleming. In the neutral zone. Gromko for the Tanners. Poked back. Poke checked away by Fleming. It's taken away. Fighting for it in the neutral zone. Ava Buckley bringing it into the offensive zone for the Tanners. As that pass goes wide. Over to Graham. Tipped away. Tipped away by Gromko. Tipped back to Lamb for Marblehead. Goes into the neutral zone, passed over to Reno. Reno gets it tipped away. Passing it over to White for the Tanners. Flinging into the neutral zone, over into the defensive zone. And Azava Buckley will keep it in for the Tanners. Passed over to Whitmore. Stolen by Graham. Pass over to Waldman. Waldman. Shot goes wide of the net. A great shot on goal. The header's keeping it in the offensive zone. Bond with a great slap to keep it in. Goes past Peeps. And as Gromko flings it all into the neutral zone. Whistle blows and we have an icing. The puck will go back into the offensive zone for Marblehead. Powers with the puck. Tipped away and scores! Ava Schultz with the score in the second period. Finally breaking the 1-0 lead. 1-1. It's a tied game once again. Magnificent play by Schultz. Schultz wins possession of the puck for Marblehead. Brought right back to the Tanners by Powers. Stolen right back by Graham. Pass goes wide for Schultz. Assisted by number 13, Ella Graham on that great scoring. White with the puck. Taken away by Earl into the neutral zone. As Powers hits it back into the defensive zone. In the neutral zone, they fight for it. In the close ice. Pass goes wide of Ava Buckley. Fighting for it in the defensive zone. Leah Buckley with a shot on goal unsuccessful. As Lamb brings it in, taken away right back by Whitmore for the Tanners. Stolen right back again by Reno for the headers. Poked away as the Tanners bring it into the neutral zone. It's a 2-on-1. A great poke by Schultz. Passed over to Fleming. Stolen by Powers for the Tanners. Tanners flying it into the defensive zone, keeping it in by Schultz. As Wales, my apologies, brings it into the neutral zone. Over to Copeeps. Copeeps bringing it into the offensive zone. And Tanners bring it right back into the neutral zone. Bringing it as far as closely to the line. Poked away by Copeeps. Wales with flinging it into the offensive zone. Copeeps chasing the puck. Marvelous a great poke check. Tanner's bringing it into the neutral zone. Bringing it up along the side. And they'll fight for it behind the net. A cheap shot saved by Lee. And they fight for it behind the net. Shot goes wide. Copeeps flings it down into the offensive zone. Save made by Reno. Taken away by Stattenmeyer. They fight for in the offensive zone. Saved by Bond. Blocked away by Gromko. Goes back into the offensive zone as the pass goes wide. Bond. Pass it up. Pass over to Damati. Over to Stetmeyer. Over to Campersall. It's a one-on goal. Shot saved by Lee. With 2:54 left in the second period, both teams are tied 1-1. We'll have a face-off in the defensive zone. Tanners win the puck, but stolen right back by Graham for the headers. Stolen by Campersall in the defensive zone. Bring it beyond the net. Nobody's open, and it flies through the neutral zone into the offensive zone for Marblehead. Leah Buckley's over there to bring it back for the Tanners. And whistle blows. It seems like it's going to be an offsides. Tanners win the draw. Leah Buckley with a power slap, bringing it behind the net. Almost shot in, but saved by Lee. Tanners keeping the pressure, keeping it in the defensive zone. Bond with a shot trying to keep it out, bringing it into the neutral zone. As pass is blocked by Leah Buckley. And with a great poke away by Graber. With an attempt shot on goal, unsuccessful, saved by Mutty for the Tanners. Pepper wins the draw for the Tanners. Oh, with a heavy hit over the Campersall. It's a 2-on-1. Save made as it hits off a stick and off of Lee's pad. And it goes all the way back into the offensive zone, and where icing is called. Gonna bring it back towards Marblehead goal. Elizabeth Damati wins the puck for Marblehead. Passed over to Copeeps. Poked away. Marblehead trying to keep it out of the defensive zone, but Tanners bring it right back in. Goes behind the net. Earl. Passed over to Graber. Save May. White with the shot on goal unsuccessful. It hits Lee's pad. Poked away by White. Goes off the pad of Go Peeps. No icing is called as White's there to wave it off. A heavy pass into the neutral zone, forcing Marblehead to regroup. Pass over to Earl. Earl wraps it around behind the goal of the Tanners. Go Peeps with a great save. Shot on goal unsuccessful as it goes a little left of the net. And Campersall brings it behind their own net. Driving it all into the neutral zone. It's a 2-on-1. Save made by Lee. And that will do it for the second period as the buzzer blows. Swampscott Marblehead, excuse me. Marblehead and Peabody Tanners both tied at the end, 1-1. We'll be back for the final 15 minutes of action. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back into the final 15 minutes here at the Rocket Arena here in Salem. Both teams are tied 1-1 as Burton brings it into the offensive zone with a quick shot saved by Marblehead Lee. Saved by Lee for Marblehead, excuse me. And the frozen puck is dropped. And the Tanners keep it in the offensive zone over Lava. Brought behind the Marblehead's net. Taken away by Bond into the neutral zone where the Tanners are going to have to regroup. Poked away by Copeeps in the neutral zone as Ava Buckley slaps it into the offensive zone behind Marblehead's net. And they put pressure on the Tanners as they try to fight for the puck behind their own net. And trying to get it out of the zone. Pass over to Bond. In the neutral zone, they fight for it. Powers gets it back for the Tanners. Almost poked away, brought into the new offensive zone where Copeeps holds it. Passed over to Samantha Damati, but is poked away and passed over to Whitmore for the Tanners. Over to Gromko. Oh, Lee with a very scary save as it flies back into the neutral zone. Tanners keeps the puck. Bring it into the neutral zone. Poked away by Copeeps. And with Pepper to bring it back for the Tanners into the offensive zone. Whiffs it and goes off a player of the Tanners. Stays in the offensive zone. Goes behind the net as Copeeps fights for it. Kept in play by Alexis Pepper for the Tanners. Elizabeth Damati with the pass. Bringing it all the way into the neutral zone where the Tanners are going to have to regroup once again. Over to Pepper. Save made by Scarlett Lee for the Headers. And a face-off will happen in the offensive zone for the Tanners. Tanners win the draw as Campersall has the puck. Shot goes off a body, goes nowhere near the goal. As a pass over is stolen by Waldman. And ref has his arm up. We have a pass over to Graham, and we have a penalty coming up. Seven for the Tanners will go to the box for 2 minutes, not sure what for. But the Headers win the puck, and they have a 2-minute power play. And it's poked away, and Ava Buckley has the puck for the Tanners. Poked away by number 10, Emma Johnson for the Headers. In the neutral zone, they fight for it. Whiffed away, over to Waldman. Lee with a great save. Tanners win the puck, and Campersall with a heavy hit, heavy slap shot. Where it's stolen by Copeeps, bringing it into the neutral zone, into the offensive zone behind the net. Where it's met by Leah Buckley. Brought back to the headers by Reno. Go Peeps with possession of the puck. Attempt on a wrist shot, unsuccessful. As they're there to save it. A shot on goal is attempted. Has an open play, but he's blocked. And Elise Muddy with the save for the Tanners, with numerous attempts shot on goals by the headers. And the headers will have an offensive faceoff. Pepper with the win of the draw for the Tanners. Lee got to think quickly of who to pass it to, and passes it over to. Passed it over to Russo. And was brought back into neutral zone for the Tanners. And Russo fighting for the puck in behind the zone. Campersall takes it back for the Tanners. A heavy slap shot goes over the net. And Co-Peeps keep possession of the puck for the headers. Slapped away. Saved by Lee as it hits the pad. Over to Earl in the neutral zone, taken back by Campersall. Poked away by Wales. In the neutral zone, they fight for it. Russo with the pass. Poked away by Gromko. Laham with the shot, trying to take it out of the defensive zone. Unsuccessful as the Tanners keep it in. The header successful of getting it out of their own zone, but is unsuccessful as to not wave off the icing, and it'll go right back into the defensive zone. Ava Buckley wins the draw for the Tanners, as Schultz is there to take it back for the Tanners. And whistle is blown as it goes into the headers bench. 9:23 left in the final period of hockey. Both teams still tied 1-1. Ava Buckley with the win of the draw. Ava Buckley keeping it in behind the header's goal. With an attempt shot by Lava, unsuccessful as it hits off a player, and icing is called once again. They go back to where they started. Gromko with the win of the draw for the Tanners. Over to Powers. Stolen by Russo for the headers. Stolen by the Tanners. Powers with possession of the puck. A shot on goal as it hits the top of the goal. Gets poked away by Lee. A slap shot blocked by the headers. Numerous shots on goal as it's just being whiffed by. And it goes away from the net. Numerous shots on goal. Finally gets away from the net. Near the neutral zone as they try to bring it back in towards the goal for the headers. Whitmore with possession of the puck. Stolen by Copeeps. Passed over to Smith. Peabody stolen away by the Tanners. Passed over to Powers. Poked away. And Russo with the puck over to Copeeps. Stolen by Lava for the Tanners. Behind the shot on goal, unsuccessful as Gromko tries to hit it in, goes nowhere. Powers with the shot. Tanners keeping it inside the offensive zone. Great save by Lee for the headers. Another shot goes under the leg of Lee, goes nowhere in the net. And a great save and a great steal by Deland. Over to Copeeps. A pass over to Reno gets taken away by Whitmore for the Tanners. Over to Lava. Into the offensive zone for the Tanners, but passed right away, goes through Graver into the offensive zone for the headers, where the Tanners will regroup, trying to bring it back into the zone. Gets poked away. And they'll fight for it behind the net. As Copeeps gets the puck. Tanners keeping it inside the offensive zone. And Samantha Damati will take it out of their own zone. And icing is called. Whistle is blown, and they'll go back to the defensive zone. Pepper wins the puck for the Tanners. A shot saved by Lee. Oh, Lava. A block saved by Schultz for the headers. And the Tanners trying to keep it in the offensive zone. Shot saved. As Lee saves it once again. Another shot on goal denied. The Tanners with the offensive faceoff. But the headers will win it as a pass over to Conley. Brought near the neutral zone, but slapped right back in. Back over to Conley. They'll fight for it. And White will bring it in. The save by Lee as it hits the pad. Goes out of the offensive zone for the Tanners, forcing them to regroup in their own end. Schultz rushing off for the puck. Over to Russo. Over to Graham. As it's stolen by Ava Buckley. Great save by Lee, and whistle is blown. As Conley seems to be able to skate off the ice, and a substitute will come in for her. 5:07 left in the third. The headers win the draw. Over to Earl. Poked away by the Tanners. Powers with the pass over. Goes to no one but Earl for the headers. In the offensive zone for the headers. A heavy hit in the neutral zone. They bring it into the headers defensive zone. And puck goes out of bounds. We'll have a face-off in the neutral zone. Change of plans. They'll have a face-off in the defensive zone of the Headers. Heavy pass over to Copeeps. There, she's fighting for it over the edge with a shot on goal, saved. And whistle is blown. They'll bring it off into the Headers' offensive zone. The Tanners win possession of the puck behind their own net as they attempt to bring it out into the neutral zone. Unsuccessful. As it goes into the neutral zone and to the Tanners offensive. And icing is waved off. As it goes back into the neutral zone, the Tanners must regroup. Pepper with the puck. Shot saved by Lee for the Headers. And once again, we'll have a face-off. Timeout called by Marblehead. 3:52 left here in the final third period of hockey action. The Tanners have started the game off with 1 goal. The Headers is tying it up in the second, and it's been tied ever since here in the third. Lee with numerous saves for the Headers. And here we go again with the faceoff in the Tanners offensive zone. Schultz wins the faceoff. A great save by Lee. That's over to get it out of the neutral zone. Shot saved. Attempted shot on goal saved. And whistle is blown. And the Headers player gets off with no hesitation. And the substitute comes out. And we'll have a neutral zone face-off. Schultz wins the neutral zone face-off. Flings it back deeper into the neutral zone. Over to Lava. Poked away by Earl for the Headers. Passed over to Fleming. Over to Graham. Poked away by Gromko. Saved by Lee. Bounce hits off numerous players. But shot saved by Lee once again. Whistle is blown. Once again, we'll have an offensive faceoff for the Tanners. The Headers win the draw and passed over to Graham, trying to bring it out into the neutral zone. As they're able to, as he goes over to Johnson. Johnson with a heavy hit, almost a goal saved by Muddy for the Tanners. Goes around their own net, passed over to Whitmore into the neutral zone. Over to Lava. A shot on goal goes wide of the net. Whitmore with the save for the Tanners, passed over to Lava once again. Back from Whitmore, it's taken away by Graham for the Headers. She's in the zone, it's a 1-on-2. Passed over to Gromko in the neutral zone. Over to Whitmore. Lee with the save. And the Tanners win the draw, but goes nowhere as Tomako flings it into the neutral zone, where it is met by Fleming. Fleming with a shot on goal, unsuccessful as it goes off the padding of Mutty. Stolen away by Campersall in the neutral zone. In the defensive zone, trying to get a shot on goal, poked away by Earl for the Headers. Earl Power over to Powers to the Tanners, over to Campersall into the neutral zone, where the Tanners will regroup. Back over to Powers. Block save, passed over to Pepper for the Tanners. Blocked, stolen away by the Headers. Back in the neutral zone. Tanners have the ball. A shot and whistle is blown. Whistle blown as it appears to be offsides. We'll have a neutral zone faceoff. Schultz win the draw, taken right away by Gromko. Poked away over to Erba, stolen by Whitmore, goes nowhere near the net. Graham fighting for the puck, poked away by the Tanners. Body block! Body block by Waldman, poked over to Graham, over to Ella Graham. And icing is called. We'll go back into the offensive zone for the Tanners. 29.4 seconds here left in the third. Tanners win the draw. Tanners doing everything they can to get us, trying to score here left in the few seconds we have, which is 20 in the regulation time. Great save made by Lee. Excuse me. Poked away, passed over to Reno for the Headers as they keep it in. Over to Melanie Earl. And they score! With 0.3 seconds left in the third.
Tanner's goal scored by number 3.
Scored by Katie Campersall, and that will do it for us here at the Rocket Arena here at Salem. And thank you for joining me here tonight. I'm Josh Harriman, and on behalf of me and everybody here at Swampscott Big Blue Athletics, we thank you for joining us here tonight, and be safe as snowy weather comes over the weekend. Good night.